It's my pleasure, and I will be introducing club by club. The president or designate of each of the recipients' clubs to present the awards, say a few words about each of the honorees. Or Shalom, London, Ontario. Presenting the award will be Bob Kaplan, International Vice President of FJMC and President, I believe still, of Or Shalom. The honoree for this year is Milt Cohen, Or Shalom.
I'm speaking about Milt Cohen, who passed away at the age of 82 and is survived by his wife Marilyn, a son and 2 daughters, all married, and 3 grandchildren. Milt was a mentor to me, a friend, and is greatly missed. With us today is Milt's wife Marilyn, son Robert, and daughter Ricky. Would Marilyn and Robert please come forward and accept this award as we honor the memory of Milt Cohen, Man of the Year for the Or Shalom Men's Club. I'm just going to read what it says here, and then Robert wants to say a few words. Lake Ontario Region congratulates Milt Cohen, Or Shalom, on being honored as Man of the Year, November the 8th, 2009, FJMC.
Good morning. On behalf of my mother, my sisters Randy Zatrer, Ricky Romberg, and our families, we thank Bob Kaplan and the Region's Men's Club Association for this honor of Milton Cohen. We are deeply touched that our father is still remembered and regarded so many years since his passing, and demonstrates the appreciation of his many years of contribution, leadership, and commitment to the B'nai Israel and Or Shalom Synagogue Men's Club. It is an honor and a privilege to have this award bestowed upon him today. I know that he's looking down upon us and proud that his family and his colleagues still cherish his work and dedication to the Men's Club and his Jewish values. Thank you.
Our next honoree is a little closer to home. I would like to call Larry Rachlin, representing the Beth Tzedec.
The Torah reading for the last week speaks about Abraham being called by God to perform a sacrifice. And the sacrifice, of course, is to sacrifice his son, Isaac. And this proves to be a very, very challenging, most difficult calling. It's where Abraham has to put aside his own personal feelings and do something for a higher good, a higher order. And that is exactly what we have in the name of Jerry Grammer. You can always call upon Jerry to put aside things that are personal to do things of a higher calling. And I could say a number of things. In a capsulized form, every club has a certain core of people. They are the glue that holds the club together. They are the ones who, without their commitment and support, there is no club. And this is exactly what we're honoring today in the name of Jerry Grammer. So on behalf of Beth Tzedec, our Man of the Year, I could say Man of Decades, and put a plural onto that. My good friend, Jerry Grammer, our Man of the Year.
Thank you, Larry. I want to thank the Federation, the region, for this award. I especially want to thank the Board of Directors of the Beth Tzedec Men's Club, Larry Rachlin, Mark Lapidus, and the former past president, Hirsch Rosenthal. Without them, I wouldn't be continuing on doing the things that I'm doing. It is their inspiration that keeps me coming to the meetings and doing the work that has to be done. Our club has gone through good times and bad times, as most clubs do, and in the last few years, these three men have contributed so much towards our club's growth. We are not only growing in numbers, but we're also growing in people who are interested in helping out and doing things for the club, for the shul, for the community. With regard to the things that I participate in, I do them not for honors, I do them because I love doing them. To me, I keep telling everyone, I need every mitzvah I can get.
And now I'd like to call on Aaron Daniels, President of Beth David Men's Club, to present the award to this year's honoree, Cliff White.
My name's Aaron Daniels, and I'm the President of Brotherhood at Beth David. I have somebody unique right beside me. You know, Cliff does all my meetings. He arranges them, he organizes them, he calls people. We help, but a little bit, but he does the bulk of the work. I don't know how Elaine tolerates it, but there you go. Elaine, terrific, I must say. You let him do this, great. But I really do tell you this, that he's well honored, well trusted, and he's a very reliable person as usual. It's only such people that are so busy. I got to tell you, every time I call him, he's either on the roof of some building, or in the basement of some house, or he's checking some industrial machinery, and he's always there to answer my calls. Thank you very much indeed. I can't think of any man or any person better than Cliff. He's been our Man of the Year, which is obvious. He's a man for all seasons, and he's a man of our times. I give you Cliff White. Come on up, Elaine. Come on up. Elaine, come on up. The Lake Ontario region congratulates Cliff White, Beth David, on being honored as the Man of the Year, November 8, 2009. Cliff? Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. It's an honor to be here today among my peers, and the representatives from Beth David have always been helpful, they've always been behind me, and they're a great bunch of guys to be with. The FGMC has been a driving force behind everything we do, and I'm very honored and privileged to be here today to accept this award from the FGMC and to be voted Beth David's Man of the Year. I do want to express that it is extremely important to continue to be a member of Brotherhood, to support Brotherhood. I thank all the wives and daughters and sons for supporting us in our endeavors from year to year. So thank you once again, and mazel tov to all those awardees today.
I also wanted to say that how I got involved with Brotherhood was because of Charles. Several years ago, I was raising money for the Zerenu Special Needs School, and I approached Charles with the opportunity to give a donation to their move-a-thon. Charles had another idea. Charles said to me that I will give you a sizable check, which was more than I expected. However, you need to come to one of my Brotherhood programs. He was president at the time. It didn't matter what